A warm welcome to all of my family. You are now tuned into WIIFM. What's in it for me? The station that shows you how to be the best you that you can be simultaneously through being better to everyone else. Him, he is. That's right. I am Simeon Robinson, and I'll be your conductor on this crazy train as we learn life lessons through love. Welcome in. Thank you for listening today. You are now listening to WIIFM. That's right, the station that shows you how to be the best you that you can be for everyone else. Today, we are going to talk about showing your true colors. Showing your true colors. One of the best stories that I can use to highlight this point is the story of Joseph in the Bible. And I believe that it is a very important story for everyone to learn to develop their dreams, their goals, and their talents. So this message today is for anyone that has a dream. This message today is for anyone that has a dream, anyone that has a goal, anyone that feels they have talents, anyone that wants to use those talents, anyone that is chasing their dream, anyone that is chasing their goal. So I want this to be an amazing message. I want this to be an amazing lesson. So we are going to start straight from Genesis. I'm going to give you the GAV version, the ghetto abridged version, just for time. Okay. So we're going to start in Genesis 37. And I'm going to give you the story of the beginning of the story of Joseph. Now, Israel, also known as Jacob, his father, loved Joseph more than all his children because he was the son of his old age. He made him a tunic of many colors, and when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peaceably to him. Joseph had a dream, and he told it to his brothers. They hated him even more. So he said to them, "Please hear this dream which I have dreamed. There we were, binding sheaves in the field. Then behold, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And indeed, your sheaves stood all around and bowed down to my sheaf." And his brother said to him, "Shall you indeed reign over us? Or shall you indeed have dominion over us?" So they hated him even more for his dreams and for his words. Then he dreamed still another dream, and told it to his brothers and said, "Look, I have dreamed another dream. And this time the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars bowed down to me." So he told it to his father and his brothers, and his fathers rebuked him and said to him, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall your mother and I and your brothers indeed come to bow down to the earth before you?" Now, I just want you to keep that in mind as we begin to go through the colors that a lot of us need to learn to show and that a lot of us already have. Now, these colors are going to be traits and characteristics that are God-given, but also can be strengthened when we work on ourselves. So the first color is favor. Joseph had the tunic of many colors. His first color was favor. His brothers hated him because his father loved him more. Joseph didn't do anything to get more love from his father. His father loved him because he had him when he was older. Favor is not fair. It is given. It is not earned. Favor is not fair. It is given, not earned. So you have to understand that when you have favor, people are going to hate you, and they are going to have their own reasons for hating you. And you're going to be confused because you didn't even do anything to get the favor that you have. You didn't do anything to get the favor that you have. I love my sight more than any of my other senses. Why? Because I have a very rare form of an eye condition known as retinitis pigmentosa. Since I was about 5 or 6, doctors told me I will go blind. I should already be blind. My grandfather and his brother are completely blind. So I love my sight because regardless of what life says, regardless of what the quote unquote experts say, regardless of what the doctors say, regardless of medicine, regardless of experience, I can still see. And on the days that I can't see, I still manage to get things done. So I love my sight more than my other senses. Why? because it is a detriment to me, but it's because of that I have learned to be more strong and to have more strength than people with all of their senses. So you have to understand, you don't have to do anything special for favor. The next color is dreams. Joseph had dreams, and do not be afraid to live your dreams out loud. Because if it would not have been for Joseph telling his dreams to his family, he would not have been sold off and imprisoned. Now, a lot of people love to skip that part of the story. Sometimes your family are going to be the very same ones that sell you out. Sometimes your friends and the people you work with, sometimes the people that smile in your face are going to be the very same people that sell you out. Forgive them. Because if it would not be for those people, you would not be put into position for your dreams. Joseph didn't just have one dream. He had two. And after his brothers hated him, he still had the fortitude to say, hey, I got another dream. If that wasn't enough, his father rebuked him. And for those of you that don't know the definition of rebuke, rebuke simply means to express great disapproval or criticism of. So not only do your brothers hate you, your father says you're dead wrong. I do not approve of what you're saying. How dare you? His brothers tried to kill him for his dreams. You're wondering why you're going through so much pain right now. Life is trying to kill you for your dreams. How dare you dream that you're better than us? And not that you're better, but you have favor to bring your family up, which we'll get into in a minute. Joseph's dream was never to be better than his family. Joseph's dream was to save his family. And if it would not have been for Joseph's dream, Joseph would not have saved not only his family, Joseph saved Egypt. So while you're thinking that, oh my gosh, I hate all of these pains and all of these traumas and all of these things that I have to go through for having this dream, and you're going to give up that dream isn't for you. That dream is for your family. That dream is for your city. That dream is for your state. That dream is for your race. That dream is for your gender. You don't know what it is. So don't give up that dream, and don't question why you have this color. Don't question why you're showing your true colors, and don't be afraid. Don't take that tunic off. Don't take that coat off. Keep it on, because it's going to be the people closest to you that try to rip it off from you. And funny enough, in the Hood Abridged version, the Ghetto Abridged version, they said to one another, look, this dreamer is coming. Come, therefore, let us kill him and cast him into a pit. We shall say some wild beast has devoured him, and we shall see what becomes of his dreams. The very same people that you tell your dreams to, that you express and that you expect to support you, sometimes I'll be the very same people that want you in the pit. Crabs in a bucket. The very same people that you want to get out of the situation that you're in with will be sometimes the very same people that want to put you deeper. Do not feel sorry for your dreams. Do not feel sorry for the things that God has given you. Do not hide your talents. Multiply them. Your dreams are the reason that you are in the wilderness right now. For everyone wondering why life is so hard right now, I need you to hold on to that dream and do not let it go. Your dream is the reason that you are in the wilderness right now. Wilderness is a noun. It means an uncultivated, uninhabited, and an inhospitable region. An uncultivated, uninhabited, and inhospitable region. The very same things that you're trying to create for your family, for your friends, it will not be hospitable. When you are the first to have a dream, it's uncultivated because no one else has either seen it, and if they've seen it, they have not done it. And for the people who have tried to do it, many have failed. And it only takes one or two failures for someone to say, hey, maybe that's not my dream, and shift it, switch it, give it up. Your dreams are the reason that you are in the wilderness. And I say that because it's what the Bible says. In this very story, Joseph's brother, Reuben, he said to his other brothers, shed no blood, cast him into the pit, which is in the wilderness. Cast him into the pit that is in the wilderness, and do not lay a hand upon him. Reuben lied to his brothers because he planned to get Joseph back out. So when they can't contain you, they try to kill you. And when they can't kill you, they try to profit off you. So when they cannot contain you, they try to kill you. And when they cannot kill you, they try to profit off you. Do not let someone who has not invested in you profit off of you. I will say that again. Do not let someone who has not invested in you profit off of you. Keep that in mind. The next color is attractiveness. The next color is attractiveness. Joseph, after being sold, landed to Potiphar. Potiphar became his master, and his master's wife made him lie in prison simply because he would not lie with her. Potiphar's wife, his master's wife, made him lie in prison because he would not lie with her. Sometimes your integrity will put you into a place that you think is a prison. Merely, it is just putting you in position for your dreams to come to fruition. Now, I'm going to tell you one of probably my favorite Bible verses, and I feel, real connected to Joseph. Genesis 39:6 said, now Joseph was handsome in form and appearance. I mean, hey, I understand, Joseph. I get it. It said Joseph was handsome in form and appearance. I feel you, Joseph. It don't come easy, but you got to understand that sometimes what is attractive to other people is not because they want to help you. It's not because they want to see that grow. Sometimes people just want to have and just want to take from you, even if they are in the wrong and will make you wrong. Potiphar's wife made a commitment to her husband, not Joseph. But Joseph was a man of integrity. So he said, how dare I take anything from my master? He put everything in this house in me except for you. How could I do that to my master? And she kept begging him every day until he found himself in his master's house alone with her. When he refused yet again, he literally had to run away from her, and he left his garment, his clothes, if you will. And this allowed Potiphar's wife false evidence to accuse him of the very act that he would not commit. This act is what got him jailed. So do not question when you are doing right and you're like, oh my gosh, why am I still being punished for doing right? Why am I being punished for not doing the very same things that everybody else is doing? Why am I being punished? Why am I being imprisoned for doing something right? Why am I being imprisoned for having integrity when having that integrity is harder than just having the levity of everything? You have to understand, you think that you have been imprisoned, but you have only been put in position for your talents and dreams to come to fruition. Okay, first of all, that rhymed. I didn't try to do that. You think you have been imprisoned, but you have merely been put in position for your goals, your talents, and your dreams to come to fruition. If Joseph never would have been jailed, he never would have been the right hand of Pharaoh. He never would have been to save his family and Egypt. So the next time you feel like you're trapped, the next time you feel like you are in a box, the next time you feel like you have nowhere to go, stay there. Keep working. Keep dreaming. Keep fighting. Keep praying. Keep meditating. Keep working out. Keep doing what you are doing, because you are exactly in the place that you need to be for your dreams to be seen. Sometimes you think you're being punished or imprisoned for your integrity, but it is merely putting you into position. Joseph was put into position to serve the servants of Pharaoh. And if he never would have served the servants of Pharaoh, he never would have gotten to Pharaoh. So never think that you have to have something big. Never think that you can only help people 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the line. You can use your gifts and talents now. And you think, and it becomes hard for us to use our gifts and our talents when we are imprisoned. It becomes hard for us to use our gifts and our talents when we're feeling down, when we're feeling depressed. That's when it matters the most. That is when it matters the most. Joseph's dreams, his talents, if you will, were God given by God. And he said all interpretations of dreams belong to God. Joseph's dreams were so potent that were given by God. He was given the talent to interpret dreams because all dreams, as he said, come from God. Joseph had to suffer for experience and positioning. If Joseph never would have went through what he went through, he never would have had the experience and the willingness to say, hey, I have given a dream and the Lord has allowed me to interpret what that dream means. And then he had to be sold off. Then he had to be imprisoned. You're wondering why you have to go through so many things for your talents, for your dreams, for your purpose. You need that experience so that when you find someone else that's jailed, that's imprisoned, that's in a box the same way you are, you can get them out. When you find someone that is in that same box that you are, you can get them out. Joseph had to interpret the dreams of the chief baker and the chief butler. Now, sadly, the chief baker, his dreams didn't turn out so well. He ended up being beheaded. But the chief baker, he said, this is what your dream means. You will get out. And when you do get out, remember me and tell Pharaoh about me. Remember me and tell Pharaoh about me. You're wondering why you have to go through what you go through. You have to get somebody else out. You have to get somebody else out. Now, what you do or what they do when they get out is up to them, which is why you had the baker and you had the butler. But if you use your gifts and you use your talents, you use your dreams to their full potential, you can get them out. Your purpose includes pain. So stop trying to run away from the experience. Stop trying to run away from the pain. Stop trying to run away from the trauma. Stop trying to run away from the growth. Stop trying to run away from conflict, from confrontation, from people who do not want to see you succeed. And sometimes those very same people will be your friends. Sometimes those very same people will be your brothers or sisters. Sometimes those very same people will be your parents. Joseph's dad rebuked his dream. How many of you have told your dream to your parents and they said, don't do it. Have a plan B. Don't go for it. How many of you have given up your dreams for your siblings or for your kids? They were your dreams. They weren't given to anyone else, and they don't belong to anyone else except God. And God gave you that dream. So how dare you take something away from God? You don't know what your dream means, not to you, but to the person that gets to see that once it's in reality. Your dream is in your head and in your heart. It takes action and it takes practice to get that into the real world. And people are only going to see your dreams when they come to fruition. So do not hate them. Do not wonder why no one wants to support you. They can't see it. They can't understand it. They can't get it. And because so many dreams, especially now, have never been done before, people think it's stupid. Do you know how many times Uber had to find a venture capitalist or somebody to invest in them because everyone said that's stupid? Strangers giving you a ride, that will never work. And now look what had happened. Look how many other apps and other ride shares that it spawned. Your dream is your dream, and you cannot let the people who do not want to invest in it or believe in it or who will try to steal from you and put you down to take your dream away from you. You have to remember your purpose includes pain. And the chief butler forgot about him when he gave him the interpretation of his dream. Luckily, when Pharaoh needed his dream interpreted, the chief butler remembered Joseph. So don't think that, because you helped someone or because you use your talents or because you use your dreams, that you are going to immediately reap what you have sown. You don't know how long it's going to take for that opportunity to arise. You do not know how long it's going to take for that moment, that one moment, for it to be like, hey, Do you know a handsome man that can speak on the radio? Of course I do. Simeon's right there doing amazing things at WIIFM. You never know how long it's going to take. So keep using your dreams, keep using your talents, keep using what God has been given to you and what you are working and perfecting. And the next color, the last color, is forgiveness. And this is what ties all of the colors together. This is the seams in between these colors. These are what makes this coat come together. Because you owning success may only come when pain is something you no longer possess. You owning success may only come when pain is something you no longer possess. Let that go. Your brothers didn't believe in you. They hated you. They tried to kill you. Let that go. Your father, your mother, your parents, your grandparents didn't approve. Let that go. They lied on you. They put you in the box. Let that go. Because if all of that would not have happened, you wouldn't be where you need to be when you need to be there. It's not just for you. It's not just for your family. You have no idea when you have that dream, how important that dream is to everyone else. So you need to have forgiveness. You need to have forgiveness because Joseph had to forgive his brothers. In Genesis 45, Joseph said, "Do not be grieved or angry with yourselves because you sold me here. God sent me before you to preserve life." He said, don't be angry because you sent me here. God sent me before you to preserve life. And God sent me before you to save your lives by a great deliverance. It was not you who sent me here, but God. But God. Your family don't believe in you, but God. The pain happening, but God. It don't look like it's going to work, but God. You don't know how. You don't know when. You don't know where. It don't matter. I know who, but God. So you need to be able to forgive the very same people who plot to kill you. You need to be able to forgive the very same people who try to sell you. You need to be able to forgive the very same people who lie on you and take advantage of you when you are doing the right thing. Keep doing the right thing, because that pain that you feel you shouldn't be enduring is the exact same thing that you need to have experience and the exact same thing that you need to be put into position to use your talents and your gifts. Forgive them. Forgive them. Because without that forgiveness, you will not be able to have your dream come to fruition. Joseph had to go through all that to save his family and to save Egypt. If Joseph did not have his dream, then the entirety of Egypt would have been in a complete famine. But because Joseph had the foresight that was given to him by God in his dream, he said, okay, we can save this during these 7 years. So the next 7 years, we don't have anything. Nobody has anything. I'm prepared because God prepared me. So don't hate them, because they are putting you into position that you need to prepare for. And when you are prepared, you can prepare everybody else. So you have to understand, when they rip your clothes, when they throw you in that pit, when they try to kill you, when they try to sell you, when they try to lie on you, keep showing your true colors. Keep showing your true colors. Because the very same things that you show that people love or hate will be the very same things that need to put you in position to do good and to get you out of positions when people mean to do you harm. So I pray that this message reaches everyone that has a dream. I pray that this message reaches everyone that has a goal. I pray that this message reaches everyone that is going through something and questioning their God-given talents. Do not bury your talent. He might have given you one, but you can make that one too. Because when he gave 5 talents, that man made it 10. And when he gave another man 10, that man made it another 10. So don't bury your talents. Don't bury your dreams. Do not bury your goals. And for everybody listening, if you do want to catch the rest of this message, all you have to do, follow me on social media at KING period SIMIEN king.simeon. You can check out everything else on the website as well. That's linktree.com/Top Chef ENT. That's TOPCHEFENT. Linktree.com/Top Chef ENT. But until next time, I love you and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. I pray that this message is delivered to you. Even if it is not downloaded immediately into your spirit, I hope that you have this in the arsenal of your heart when you need it. I will be here every Friday, noon Pacific, 2 Central, 3 Eastern, to continue to give you love, information, motivation, inspiration, and everything else that I can provide. So until next time, I love you. See you later.